There are mainly the following reasons for teenagers to have white hair. 1. Genetic factors. Genetics is an important reason for white hair in teenagers. If there is a genetic tendency for premature white hair in the family, then the probability of an individual having white hair during adolescence will also be relatively high. This genetic factor may affect the function of melanocytes. Melanocytes are the key cells that produce melanin, and melanin determines the color of hair. Under the action of genetic factors, these cells may prematurely reduce melanin synthesis or have dysfunction. For example, in some families with hereditary white hair, related genes may cause melanocytes to start aging or not work properly during adolescence, resulting in white hair. 2. Nutrient deficiency. Lack of vitamin B group will affect the synthesis of melanin. Some components in the vitamin B group, such as pantothenic acid and biotin, play a key role in the cell metabolism process. When the body lacks these vitamins, the ability of melanocytes to produce melanin will decline. For example, biotin participates in multiple metabolic processes such as carboxylation reactions in the body, and is important for the synthesis of melanin precursor substances. Deficiency of trace elements such as copper and zinc may also lead to white hair. Copper ion is an important component of tyrosinase, and tyrosinase is a key enzyme in the process of melanin synthesis. If there is a copper deficiency, the activity of tyrosinase will be reduced. Blocking the process of tyrosine converting to melanin. Zinc is very important for the normal growth and differentiation of cells and the synthesis of proteins. Zinc deficiency may also indirectly affect the function of melanocytes and the synthesis of melanin. 3. Psychological factors. Long-term mental stress is a common trigger for white hair in teenagers. When a person is under stress, the body will secrete some stress hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones will make the body in a stress state and affect the function of melanocytes and hair follicles. For example, long-term steady pressure, family conflicts and other mental pressures may disrupt the internal environment of the body, making melanocytes and hair follicles unable to normally take in nutrients and synthesize melanin. Severe emotional fluctuations may also trigger white hair in teenagers, such as suddenly suffering a major emotional blow, such as the death of a loved one or a breakup. These emotional changes may cause disorders in the body's nervous and endocrine systems, leading to changes in the microcirculation in hair follicles, worsening the living environment of melanocytes, and finally causing white hair. 4. Disease factors. Albinism is a congenital disease. Due to gene mutations, there is a lack of key enzymes for synthesizing melanin in the body. The hair, skin and eyes of patients lack melanin, so the phenomenon of white hair will appear from birth or childhood. Some autoimmune diseases, such as vitiligo, will cause the body's immune system to mistakenly attack its own melanocytes. In teenage patients with vitiligo, the hair follicle melanocytes at the affected area are damaged and cannot normally synthesize melanin, resulting in white hair. Moreover, white hair caused by vitiligo usually occurs gradually after the appearance of skin vitiligo. Certain endocrine diseases, such as decreased pituitary function, will affect hormone secretion. And hormones are crucial for maintaining the body's normal physiological functions, including the function of melanocytes. When pituitary function declines, it may cause a decrease in the secretion of related hormones such as melanocyte-stimulating hormone, thereby affecting melanin synthesis and leading to white hair. 5. Other factors. Bad living habits, such as staying up late for a long time. Night is an important time for the body to self-repair and regulate, including the repair of hair follicle cells and the normal metabolism of melanocytes. Long-term staying up late will disrupt the body's biological clock, affect the normal function of melanocytes, reduce melanin synthesis, and lead to white hair. Excessive use of chemical products such as hair dyes and perm agents. These chemical substances may cause damage to hair and hair follicles. Some of these chemical substances may directly damage melanocytes or affect the blood circulation and nutrient supply of hair follicles, thereby triggering white hair.